Hi everyone, here's Julia, and today I have a Christmas card for you using the Stack Trio die by W+9. I bought this last year and didn't use it as often as I liked, and I thought I would show you how you can create quite simple but yet impressive Christmas cards. I'm starting out by creating my own glitter paper. You can use whatever double-sided adhesive you have. I have these sheets, but if you have white tape, that will work as well. And I started by putting one side of the adhesive sheet onto my cardstock and rubbing it down really well and then peeling it off. And now I'm grabbing the glitter that I used. It's Elizabeth Craft Designs microfine glitter, and I love this glitter. First of all, it comes in a ton of colors. It lasts forever. And once you rub it to set it and make it sparkle, it doesn't come off. So the person that receives the card will not run into the problem that they pull the card out and suddenly they'll be covered with glitter. So that's pretty neat. Now, you saw me put down the glitter, and now I'm using my finger, because, cheapest tool you have, and I'm just rubbing the glitter really well. You don't have to be afraid, you're not going to damage it or anything. And when you rub it, it will become permanent on the adhesive side there, and it will start to shine, like really shine a lot. You can see that I'm not shy here. I'm really rubbing it in there. I have some very cheap anti-static cloth from the supermarket, like nothing expensive or so. And then when you just go over your work surface, it picks that glitter right up. It's always helpful to not tip over the glitter jar or leave it open. Ask me how I know. So yeah, you should be doing that. I ran that glitter paper through my die cutting machine with the Stack die here, and you can see it die cuts just perfectly. There's no problem at all. And now I have my own glitter ornament or glitter decorative element here, so it looks really nice. You can really see the sparkle on this. So, oops, sorry for that. And it's going to go on my piece of white paper here. I'm using Basil Marshmallow heavy paper, but of course I want to do inlay die cutting, because have you ever given somebody a handmade card, they knew it was handmade, and you used inlay die cutting? People try to figure out how you did this. It's fantastic to watch them trying to figure out how you created that effect. So inlay die cutting is something that might not be special to us, but believe me, other people will really notice it. Now, I want to stamp my sentiment with pigment ink, but I sometimes don't get a good impression on my first attempt. So I'm using my We Are Memory Keepers letterpress as a stamp positioner to stamp a sentiment by Mama Elephant. It's from the Merry Greetings stamp set. It's one of my favorite Christmas stamp sets for sentiments. And I'm placing the sentiment here at the bottom, exactly where it will need to go. And then I'm closing the lid of the letterpress, and it's basically like a huge acrylic block, and that picks the stamp right up, so it sticks there. And then I'm using my ink pad to ink it up. And since I haven't moved that piece of paper, when I close the lid, the stamp will go exactly where I placed it before. So I'm pressing this down, making sure I apply even pressure. And then when you lift it up, you will see immediately that it did not stamp perfectly here at the bottom. So good thing I used this method and actually got my letterpress out. I inked up the stamp again, and now I'm pressing only on the bottom part here, and you can see even this very intricate stamp got stamped perfectly again, absolutely perfectly. I'm very happy that the letterpress can be used as a stamp positioner this way. Now for a colorful accent, I grabbed a piece of ribbon, and I just like this, pinkish rose color with the brown. I like it. It gives it a really, a festive look, even though it's a very unusual combination of colors. It took me, the better part of forever to create a bow that looked good, because my ribbon was too short, my own fault. And I'm just checking if everything is going to work out the way I want it to, which it will. So I'm grabbing my ATG gun to apply some adhesive to the back side here. Now I'm starting out by applying adhesive to, you can see me struggling here, where to do it first. I'm applying the adhesive on the back of my front panel here, and I'm trying to be close to the edge, because I don't like it if panels lift up on the edge. It just, doesn't look clean to me, so I'm very particular about that. I'm putting some glue on the ribbon there as well, so it will stay in place, and putting it all around there. And then I'm putting a lot of adhesive where the opening will be, where my deer is going to go. So I'm putting the deer now into the space here, and I put some adhesive on his I don't know how you call that thing there, antlers, on his antlers. So I'm making sure that this will not transfer to the card base. I had some paper left over, so why not use that? I'm using a die by Mama Elephant, and I created my own embellishments with the stars. I'm using my pokey tool here. I saw Jennifer McGuire use that all the time, so of course I had to get it, and it's really useful to get those little elements out of dies. So I'm just using some Tombow Mono adhesive, and I'm putting down these glittery stars. And it's really nice to pick up the same color that you've had for the deer. Now I'm putting down some adhesive again, and I'm adhering some sequins by Pretty Pink Posh. Those are the 4mm cranberry sequins, and they match the color of the ribbon nicely. They're a little bit darker, but it's the same shade, just darker. And then I'm using a few of those gems. They're like half pearls that have some adhesive on the back. And I just like this pearl color. It's just very festive. And you can see that even though this card is pretty simple, like the die cut inlay is actually pretty neat, and it will really surprise the person that gets the card. And I think that if you do each step like multiple times, you can really mass produce a card design like this quite easily for your Christmas cards, and give a great effect. Here you can see once more the stars that I die cut from the leftover glitter paper, and the sequin and the little gem that I added. And here's the card in its entirety. So I hope you got inspired. You remembered the inlay die cutting technique, because I'm sure most of you will know about it, but maybe you've forgotten about it. It will really impress other people. So have fun. Thanks for watching today, and I'll catch you again soon. Bye bye.